Just technical difficulties. My bad. I just pretty much just wanted to start fresh because I don't know what was going on. Like, I just want to make sure everything was on the up and up before because I've done it before where I've recorded or streamed or whatever, and I'm like this, and you hear all the audio, and I'm like, yeah, like, oh, yo, haha, yo, get up, yo, take him out, like, you feel me? Like, come on now, I'll let me stop. It's not that serious, but it definitely has happened before, and I feel like it was gonna happen again. So it is what it is. So back to it. That's crazy. I'm just gonna stop messing with the. Well, then again, I don't know. It seemed like it stopped. The stream stopped because on my phone it was like frozen. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, we just did the sorting ceremony. It put me back in my room in Ravenclaw. And unfortunately, I started it over because just for the sake of the content, you know. Appleby Arrows, 1612. And it was moving funny. Let me just double check that again too, because I don't know what it's about, why it's doing that. Okay, we here. Oh, you can see it. I saw the game like moving funny, and then I looked. It was like 58 frames, 62. Like, yo, why?
This should be interesting.
I'm not gonna go there yet, right? I'm gonna meet our friends.
We never had spiders.
I dropped one of the crystal balls in divination. Shattered everywhere.
All right. Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Thanks, Amit.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars.
That
also,
I do.
There's
I like
something about
astronomy.
the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope
I
astronomy's
find
on
the
my
stars
schedule.
fascinating.
Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
The smell of fresh parchment. That's what he's looking forward to. All right, Amit. Cheers.
That's not right either.
Lumos. Revelio.
Well, I was saying it before I jumped off and restarted the stream. Why my guy looks like the British rapper Central C, like.
That's not right either.
Oi. In it.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it.
Samantha
Great
Dale.
golden gobstones.
Dale's my
I
middle
want
name.
him to thrive here.
Not Dale,
Golden
Dale.
gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha.
Rumpole Run It Up.
Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld
Little
potion.
something.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Yeah.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
Cheers.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your dittany.
Thank you. And
Thank
good luck
you.
to you too on your first day.
Cheers. Let me procure an apple out of thin air. Shall we? Aha. Sleight of hand. True magic. Magic and whimsy. I can do that too, champ.
Lumos.
This should be interesting.
Should devour these two. Everett?
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself and a little nervous.
Honestly, I'm
for
about to
classes
turn off
start.
the depth of field.
Oh, you needn't be worried.
Did you see the
Truly,
lady
there's
blinking
no
and all that in the
reason to be
background, and
nervous.
it's like
Most
trying to get
professors are
blurred out?
firm but fair. I mean,
I'm turning it
not
off.
all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Or
I did.
look at the
But
ghost.
probably best I let you judge for yourself.
Hey, yo.
I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice
Yeah, the
meeting
depth
you.
of field
You
is
too,
just
Everett.
poorly implemented. They don't know how to use it. So that being said, it gets yoinked off, baby. Away with ye. What? Get off my mouse, bruh. I'm over here doing too much. Motion blur, depth of field. Off with you.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Alright. I shan't. The ghost lady's kind of creeping me out. I want to put away my wand, bro. Like, how do you do that?
Protego!
I'm just in here wilding, like. Might as well get to know each other. No one another. No one another. No one another. What?
Revelio!
Reveal yourself, madam. Are you dead or not? Ah, like a true wizard. I do have to light that up. All right, where's Professor? Outside of the common room. Ah, the stairs. I just noticed the mini-map. Out of the way, Peck. Professor.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
Draining.
Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Oh.
They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here.
Truly.
After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Thank you.
Here you are.
Indubitably. That's a little excessive, don't you think? I just wanted to skim through the pages.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Resource. The book is well made, that's for certain. Premium leather.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you
Hand
mean it will keep track of what
woven
I'm learning?
bindings.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I like
This
how
way.
when you look around, like the knights were moving in the background and stuff. Little
The
nuances.
guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was
Trying
a
to see
student.
what's down there.
Lumos.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this
Revelio.
and see what details the field guide can provide?
Ravenclaw House resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. I mean, that didn't really take much brain work because I'm sketchy about anything inside Hogwarts. You know what I mean? Everything is shady. Things are moving and quest combat explorer. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge in the category. New challenges you unlock through your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Indubitably. Exit field guide. Thank you. And you, my good man.
Lumos.
Thanks for your time.
Clever, isn't it?
What's up with my neck?
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Come on, bruh.
Inside
They weren't
and outside
expecting
of the
most people
castle.
to pick the shaved head or the low haircut. Man's getting a deformed. Knock it off. Lumos. Here.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I'll get used to it, I guess. All the moving pictures, the animated pictures. That's the charm of the wizarding world of Harry Potter.
Revelio.
Well then. Come. Cheers.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your
flames.
field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Select the grand staircase region and continue. Unless you see flue flames in that region. Represent flames you have discovered, including your own house or common room. Flue flames. Cheers. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Well then. Select the annex region. Okay. Oh, in the game, eh? We'll unlock the central hall flue flame for you. Flue flame. In it.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I can't move.
You can
Thank
get
you,
almost
Professor.
anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Ah, interesting.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor. Can you tell me more
What
about
will I learn in
charms?
Charms class?
Please.
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will
Jinxes?
enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors.
Okay.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
And what what I know of Hogsmeade is it cripples GPUs last I checked.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer? Oh. Sounds promising.
Thank you, Professor
But
Weasley.
A
jokes
lot to
aside,
absorb
I
on
want to
your
go to
first
Hogsmeade.
day, and you have much to learn. Happily,
My
your
video
professors
card
have
is
agreed
like-
to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed
need
in
to
no
shave.
time. Judging by your
Pause.
adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Well then.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Yes.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
All right, Weasels.
And
You talk too much.
invaluable to me.
Get out of here.
As I'll be using
you
it
old
to keep
bag.
up to date on your progress.
I like
Yes,
her glasses
Professor.
though.
Come and find me in my
under frame
classroom
with
after
the-
you've attended both
Are there even
classes
any
today,
lenses in that
and
joint,
I'll
or is it
explain
just the
more
frame?
about those assignments I mentioned, and we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
No, there's glasses. It's just a thin line. Yo, that's crazy. Man, you look crazy.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Hello,
And
Professor.
you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies.
Yes, because I
Did
look
I
like
hear you and Professor Weasley talking
Central
about
C,
exploring ruins?
the rapper.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are,
Indubitably.
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
What, you want me to open the map or the what? What are y'all doing? The golden skadoosh represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Defense against Dark Arts class. Cheers. Continue. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to require level. Oh. But okay. Got it. New spells, blah, blah, blah. That's dope. Cool. Track a quest with A. Cool. Yeah. I'm going to Charms class, fool. Why would I even start off with that dark art
The map
stuff?
is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Shall I?
Still dealing with that nasty goblin. Can't have been good for business. I adore the hamlets near the coast. They're a bit damp, but ever so picturesque.
I hear Elsa Hogfield is lovely.
Ah, that's cool.
Well, both Hogfields.
Past charm.
This
Consort.
cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Lenora, please.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Riddle
Oh,
me.
hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Then, I'll have
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Indubitably.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
You know who I am.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Notice the Buddha in the back, pointing or holding a customary drink. one of which I shall find, but not now. I must go to charm school.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
No, dude. I want to go to charms class, whatever, no assignment. Right? Yeah. Bet. Off we go. Now, I don't know, Potter guys.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Okay, I'm out of here. What I'm trying to say is, any Potter files know, like, are these people dead or what? Like, I mean, they're in painting, so I assume they're no longer with us. But yeah, who cares? I'm out. Interesting though. Look at that. Every painting is animated. That's dope. That's a touch. I'm not gonna stare at them. I mean, who cares really? But Lumos.
Lumos.
Ooh, look at these customary gruels. I bet you they have a stupid name like Belderberries or something quaint. Bro, I gotta stop doing that, bro. I keep hitting the trigger. Take a look over these edges. Oh, look. Ah. School carries on. On the other side is like water. Dope, dope, dope. Raining. I could have done better than that. Drizzling.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, Ignatia Wildsmith. Definitely so. And as for you...
Lumos.
Entertain me. Look. Whoa. Ghosts flying around, that's a little creepy. What say you? Gotta pet the cat. More of a dog person, but still. Cats get love too. Meow. And you, sir, you look similar to the chap that was playing the minstrel device earlier. Interesting. Gesundheit. Ah, shh. Tea yet? Oh, look at the statue following me. You mind your tongue, knave.
Revelio.
Oh, they're all watching me. Yeah, that's creepy. Look at this Yutz. I should bump into him. The chest upstairs. On. Upstairs again.
Revelio.
I rather tend to the chest, innit?
What are you up to now?
It's a lock even. Ah, repeated pattern. We've seen that guy before. Strange little animation there. How the everything gets all what you call it squirrely. Squirrely. What the hell am I saying? That fog effect, whatever that is, to like reset the image.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Right now.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Both are excellent.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Professor Ronan sounds like my history
Behind
teacher
you.
in high school.
There is
Mr.
an open seat here.
Thank you.
Quigley.
Hello, I am
Mr.
Nettie.
Quigley. And he was British.
So
That's
you
crazy.
are the new
He
student.
used to just talk.
Have
and
you
we
met
didn't-
Professor Ronan yet?
I'm talking through this. Sorry.
Shall we begin?
Oh, this guy. Everybody's seen
Welcome
this guy.
to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Where do I start, bruh? Accio.
Accio!
Accio.
That is not bad.
Accio.
You are a
If it was
swift
Italian,
learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Accio. Accio. Loading time. Yo. I should have put this on. I put this on. I installed it on my
I've always found that fun goes
3.5
hand in hand with
hard
mastery,
drive,
as I'm
instead
sure
of
the
the
Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
PCIe NVMe.
So, what better than a bit of sport?
That was terrible.
To put our prowess
Shit
with the
was
summoning
loading.
charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay, champ.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall. Yes?
Accio.
Now I could... That's it! Stay focused. Excellent control there. Splendid!
Took me my third try.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
Very good.
Be sharp. Nicely done. Here we go. That is how it's done.
He's really trying to finesse me.
Accio.
Come on, man.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
I'm that boy.
Let us make this a bit more interesting,
There we
shall
go. It's always something, right? You can't, no one can ever be satisfied.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Yeah, yeah.
Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
Watch this.
Y'all corny, bro.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
You better stop. What are you
You are
doing?
not making this easy for me, are you?
I wanted a perfect score, but that whole little box.
Very
I
good,
didn't
both of
understand
you.
the
Well
movements.
done.
Whatever. That's crazy, not having this on the SSD.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Loady, loady. You are cheating.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
That's dope.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything.
I would like to see a movie with that in it.
And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
You feel me? And I don't mean a whole movie based on Ouagadougou, but a Potter film where it's in it, you get to see it out the mountainside. Just a scene, couple scenes, you know what I mean? That would be dope.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
That's why I asked
I
that
must
stupid
admit,
question.
however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Dope. Thanks
It's
for
nice
that.
to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Peace.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
After my... Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work.
A word, if you would.
A word.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Thank you.
Revelio.
Class got quiet. What the hell?
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Called the man mad. booking it. I'm not even sprinting. He's just running on his own.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it
Gotta
really
keep it
wasn't
real.
all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Cheers.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth. Oh, well, fine, I won't say my goodbyes. I shall
Meow.
the boy who says you're telling I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Booth.
It was Basil Flack.
Fine, it's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flat?
Revelio.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble. In trouble? She says it's a boot.
Accio.
Enough. You'll get us And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus' call.
Too many cats.
They call it chemistry.
Yes, I'm aware. Muggles have a lot of different words for things. I'm sure it's nothing like it in the least, with the exception.
Revelio.
Oh. You've had a potion.
What? No, of course not.
I see.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Nice to see you. Wait, is the floor the shape of that thing? We could solve this, can't we? Where are the other ones, though? Level 1 lock, alright.
Garlic asked me to explain to the class the main use of plants. I said picking them. Imelda Race acts as if she invented Quidditch. I don't think she's even that good at it.
My uncle knows Kagawa, so I can't imagine I won't get good marks. Am I so
Alright.
Lumos. Revelio.
Interesting. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I'm just running around. Perhaps unlocking, yeah, see? The stuff like that will send me reading. I'm glad it's daytime. Bro, what is up? We're just running around, man.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm
Thank you.
most pleased to be included.
All that, if I turn off ray tracing, the subtle shimmer on the marble and the different, all that's gone. Like, people don't understand, like, it's not a necessity in my eyes. Like, I get it. People are like, yo, why don't you just do away with ultra settings and ray tracing? Then why have PC gaming? That one guy, I'm not going to say his name because his channel has conformed into triggering people. Like, the amount of money I invested in such a short amount of time in my setup, not just to stream or whatever, just in general. It's what I want to do. If I'm playing video games, why am I playing them just to by myself? Fuck it. If somebody wants to watch. If they don't. But what I'm trying to say is PC gaming. I'm ranting. PC gaming's always been expensive. The high-end PC gaming, right? Always. Do your research. I'm talking back in Intel Pentium 3 days, like the top end PCs would cost you $2,000 and above. Alienware, when Alienware was relevant. And those numbers back in the days, 10, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, those were crazy.
Over my potions homework. Brute, sleep class, just to be sure.
Lumos.
And that's all I gotta say. Crazy. But if you could afford it, you paid. So people trying to whoa, my man.
Oh, so sensitive.
Scared me, boy. But yeah, what was I saying? Like, I use a high-end PC gaming as a benchmark. If you can't tweak and max out whatever on it, then that's poor optimization, right? Right.
Accio. Lumos.
So I saw that painting image, right? What's this about, though? And that owl is flapping way too hard for my liking. My bad, I'm running into the rails. Like, that's a whack audio.
Revelio. Lumos.
Excuse me. I forgot how the paintings work. What I'm supposed to do, but whatever. Shall I fast travel? Shall we? Lumos. Alright, I'm gonna do this one and then Bizouts. Wow, loading screens, really. This is, ooh, I might have to reinstall this bad boy. Just because. Look, I'm loading like it's GTA 4 or nah, not even. Grand Theft Auto, what, 5? That joint had the meanest load times.
Tried what I thought was a smoothing elixir.
Aha. A little tea, you don't mind if I do? Truly. Thank you. Pardon? Pardon?
What are you up to now?
School, of course. Hmm?
Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
I've seen this before too. Everybody was sharing.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Here we go with the nonsense. Boom.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As Master... Levioso! Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I
proper.
want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this could be your first duel. Let's just say...
If only all of my students were this adept.
Protego.
Super. Levioso.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Stupid.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Stupid.
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I just beat him, and he's got something cheeky to say. Get out of here, kid. I'm an old man. I'm well seasoned
I
with the
put
wand.
you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing,
Thank
but
you,
battling
Professor.
dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thank you, Professor.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Hey, Ma. You like what you saw?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
True. What about Shorty over here?
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore. You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
You're welcome.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I'm getting the hang of the Revelio, the reveals. I like that. When we were fighting, I saw this thing shimmering like crazy.
Accio.
Truly.
Revelio.
I have a feeling he's going to say something stupid to me.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
Thanks.
Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Be well.
Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
He could talk. See you, Professor. See a little old self checking me out. Shorty was on me like.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Bro, that is not his voice. Ugh. Yeah. I'm stunned. It's really loading like that. Damn, I really gotta get out of that. I might have to uninstall and reinstall this into the... I think that's what I'm gonna do. Not now, of course, but the hell's my bedroom, man?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Ah, home sweet home. Nothing popping off in here, huh? Hmm?
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Accio.
Ah, interesting. I'm just messing about, but yeah, that'll do it. Thanks for tuning in to me in Central C. Next big thing in Hogwarts.
Lumos.
And yeah, I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. I had too many what's the word? Discrepancies in the beginning of the stream where it was like I didn't know it was just I don't even want to get into it. It was dumb. I had to restart it like 3 times, which is super dumb for no reason at that. So I'm gonna leave it here, settle up, and what am I doing? Save the game, I guess. Yo, that's a problem. I pressed, look. Wow, my buttons aren't registering, like, duh. That's crazy. Cheers. You guys have a good night, man. Peace.